wife Aisa always asks, "Dear, please lap the water for me." And then Aisa drink the water from Prophet Muhammad in the what is it? Like this in the lips of Prophet Muhammad, and then he drinks the water. And one day, the water is contains salt, or the water is salty, and then Prophet Muhammad drink it all of the water, and all is gone. And then Aisha complained, "Hey dear, my husband, why you drink all of this water? Usually you let me half of the water." And then Prophet Muhammad is not angry because the water is salty. He's just saying, "Dear, you know, the water is salty, so I don't want to let it you drink the salty water." So it shows that Prophet Muhammad so noble, so nice to his wife. Even though the water is salty, he did not complain about it. All right.
That's a really good teaching, right?
Yeah, that's one way. Make a wife happy is kind of good things. Try to say something nice to wife is good. It's very good. You're so beautiful. Your food is nice. Even when the food is not nice, too salty, don't say, "Hey, this food is salty. What kind of food is it?" It's really hurt her, you know.
Yeah.
I used to say that, but I just realized, oh my God, I should make my wife happy. So I just say, oh, the price of the salt is cheaper right now. That's why there are too much salt. But something like that.
Yeah, it's better to be fun, to get things in a funny way. So it's
that's right.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's giving compliment to each other, to wife and husband, is very important in order to maintain the harmony in our marriage. It's very important, right?
In a good relationship with other people, right? Yeah. Well, I'm really happy that you joined today because, of course, your English, you use a lot of nice words. Your vocabulary is really nice. So yeah, I hope we can talk with you, and we can talk in the future because we benefit with this meeting, listening to other people.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And the way you bring this program, this English program, you so friendly, you so nice, and we are happy with you. And then you so
Thank you. I'm gonna take this compliment saying thank you very much. Sometimes I don't say that, but thank you, and thank you for joining today. Would you like to say anything else, or we can?
The other terms, I guess. Okay. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chris Mono. So let's move on to our next participant, our dear friend Yusi. Are you there, Yusi?
Yes, I'm here. Maybe Mr. Hassan.
Okay, Mr. Hazam. Yeah, we should move on with Mr. Hazam.
Thank you.
Mr. Hazam.
Yes, thank you so very much. Actually, I am on the way. I am on the way to my home, and actually it was my boat. And if I took bus, then I could not talk with you. So I took a taxi for talking with you, nice guys. And I don't want to miss the opportunity to say something in my opinion on the nice topic, compliments. And really, I'm thankful to Nelson for his nice role in as a moderator.
Okay, thank you. Well, it looks like I'm trying to do my best. So thank you very much. So yeah, please share with us what do you think about compliments? Those are good or?
Thank you so very much for giving me the opportunity. Actually, compliments means, I think it's. I want to say that compliments is synonym of motivation. And if you give some compliments for a good work, then a person who you give the compliments, his strength, stamina, and the workforce will enhance, and you can get a better outcome from him. So it is a very good tools to get more work and more motivation from the subordinate, and as well as your children for doing the good things or doing good results in the examinations. It is really very helpful to motivate persons, and I think it acts as a catalyst. And the catalyst has a good role to do anything quickly, and like these compliments can get more output from any persons. So it is a very good things and a good practice to give compliments who do the good job.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's really important to acknowledge when someone does a good job. But in your case, what is the compliment that you get most often? What is the compliment that you receive most often? When you were a child, or when you are, or nowadays in the present time when you are an adult? What is the compliment that you get the most?
Well, thank you very much, Nelson. Actually, I am at a stage and at the age, it is very difficult for me to get compliments from others, because my job, my work is and my age is not in a stage, and the people is limited to give me compliment, because I am the manager of my branch. So I used to give compliments, but it is very difficult for me to get compliments from others. My top management sometimes gives thanks or an appreciation letter for doing some good jobs. So it is very rare to get compliments from someone for me.
Yeah.
Reach early from my bank, and my wife try to cook some delicious food for me. I think this is a token of compliments.
Yeah. So what about the compliment? Do you have, because you work in a bank, right?
Yes. I'm working in a private bank.
Do you have other people in charge, like you are the boss, or you have people, I don't know,
yes,
below you?
I have the boss and head office, not in my branch, because I'm the branch manager.
Okay. So you can get compliments. What is the last compliment that you give to people?
Actually, as I mentioned before, that it is very rare for me to get compliments from others, because in a corporate organization, it is very difficult to satisfy the boss of our work. But however, when I collect some good deposit, or I give some good loans, then my top management gives some sort of compliments, like appreciation letters, which will be helpful for promotion in the next grade. So this is all.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree with you. When you are an adult, when you get older, it's, in my case, it's more difficult nowadays to get compliments and to receive compliments. I don't know. We come
Yes.
we are focused in our job, in our work, and to make money or to make a really good work a really good job, but we forget about other people and to make other people feel better. That's what I think.
Yes.
I don't know if I don't know, what do you think? Would you like to say another thing about compliments, about giving compliment and receiving compliments? It's easier give compliments or it's easier receive compliments?
I think it's easier to give compliments because this is nothing. When my children get a good marks in the examination, or if they do any good jobs, or my wife when she cook delicious food, then I want to give them compliments, and you will be happy to hear that my my daughter when she came from school, and if her miss gave a sticker, only sticker in her books. She expressed a lot of grateful and lot of joy to her, and I think this is a very a good idea, and this is a very great job to motivate children to give a little not so expensive and not so big, just a sticker which costs only a taka, or a very small amount you have to pay, but it has a good impact on his mind and his betterment. So thank you all.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's very important to give compliment to children. They are in a period of development, right? So it's really nice. But we don't have to forget that as an adult we need also nice words of encouragement, I think. So I agree with you. It's really nice with children, but we should practice give compliments, sincere compliments or true compliments, as Chris Mono says, something genuine to people, because it's good for adults also, right? It's not only for children but for adults.
Yes.
Okay. Hazam, right?
Yes. Thank you, Nelson. Really, you are a very nice guy, and you are moderating this group very nicely. So I am very happy to join in this course today. So thank you so very much.
Thank you for joining, and yeah, it's always nice to meet people around the world. Now I have a friend in Bangladesh, so thank you very much. And I hope maybe in the future I can, when I don't know, maybe in the future, who knows, maybe I'm going to travel the world, and probably I'm going to be in Bangladesh, and probably we're going to talk. Who knows?
You are most welcome. You are most welcome, and I will be very happy if you contact with me when you travel to Bangladesh. And if I have time, I must have managed my time to give you and to spend some good time with you. I want to spend some good time with you in Bangladesh.
Yeah, you are very kind. Thank you, Hassan.
Thank you
very much, and I hope that we can talk again very soon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Let's move on to our next participant. Thank you, Hassan. And I hope you can get home soon and give some compliments to your wife and your children.
Thank you,
Hassan. Thank you very much.
Okay. So kind of you.
Let's move on to our next participant, Lutfia.
Hi.
Hi, Lutfia. Are you there? Yes.
Yeah, obviously.
Sorry for waiting.
No, it's fine.
Okay, but our topic today is about compliments. I don't know what you think about compliments.
So, Thank you for the opportunity, and I would like to tell my opinion about
Sorry,
compliment.
guys. Can you? Sorry. Wait a second. Can you everybody turn off their microphone because there is, I don't know, there is a noise right now.
Mr. Hassan, can you mute your mic?
Yes.
Oh, it's Mr. Hassan. Okay, that's some. There was a noise. I wasn't sure where this noise come from, but yeah. Go ahead, Lutfia. Sorry for the interruption.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, and yeah, it's very clear.
Okay.
So please, Lutfia, Miss Lutfia. Okay,
So,
our topic today is compliments. What do you think about compliments?
I don't know how to explain like in the like nice way, but I will try my best to explain in my own like perspective. So I think compliments is an expression of adoration or appreciation for someone, and we give compliments when we think that something or someone is looking or doing something good. So yeah, I agree with Rona Rama when she said that compliments can be a motivation for someone, that it can boost someone's confidence or it can make them work better. And about compliments, I also have a kind of same experience with Mr. Chris Mono. When I was in junior high school, I had a English subject in my junior high school, and I was not really familiar with that language at that time because of the like limited source of learning English. But then when I was like in the 9th grade, like the last year of junior high school, I had like an exam on that subject, and I did a quite good job. And then when the teacher met me, she complimented me and she said, you have a quite good mark in English. You're quite good in English. And yeah, ever since it really like motivates me to learn more about English, and it was one of the reasons of why I want to learn English more. And it encouraged me to also make friends internationally, and until now I'm still doing that, and it was such like a turning point, I guess. And yeah, so that's my experience.
Wow. Okay, that's a really well. I was listening to you, and I realized that the way that you speak, it's really clear. Apart from the thing that you I don't know, how long have you been learning this language?
I would say my first ever like exposure to this language, it was when I was in elementary school in the 4th grade, I think, or 5th grade. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was necessary or compulsory for Indonesian students to learn English in elementary school, but it's not like it's not compulsory for children, but it started to be given to the students since it's like 4th grade. And then yeah, at first I just learned it like because I had to, not because I like the language and not because I like the subject. So I don't really pay much attention on that. And then yeah, after junior high school and after that teacher's compliment, it made me like the language even more, and it made me like want to get to know even other languages. And yeah, I would say that I started to learn English more seriously. It's when I started to enter high school. So it's like I'm not sure how long, like 6 or 7 years ago.
Wow. So you are. What do you do now? Are you studying or?
Yeah, I'm still a student. I'm in my 3rd year in university.
What are you studying?
Pharmacy.
Pharmacy? Oh, because I was thinking that you were studying English because
yeah, at first I
very
wanted to take I wanted to take English as my major in university, but my family didn't support me. They wanted me to get into like international relations instead, or engineering, I think. But I didn't like both of them, so I just decided to get into pharmacy.
Wow. So yeah, we can say that you learn English because you like it. You liked it, and you are learning by your own. So you are spending time with the language. I think you. How do you learn? Because probably you watch movies or YouTube videos or things like that. Because it's really.
I learned English by myself, mostly from songs and YouTube videos, because yeah, I enjoy listening to music and I enjoy watching like English vlogs and something like that. And yeah, I kind of like trained my listening, and I tried to copy the way they talk, and I think it helped me a lot with listening and speaking English.
Yeah, I can relate with you, and I can hear that you have like probably like an American accent, the way that you speak. Probably it's your
Yeah,
favorite
I
accent.
think most of the Indonesian people, they speak more into like American accent, because in American accent they kind of roll the R a little bit, like we can hear the R, and that's how Indonesian people also speak. It's while in British they don't really like pronounce the R, so probably yeah, it's easier for Indonesian to speak in American.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm giving you compliments about your English. So yeah. So that's the next question. What was the last compliment that you received? What you
I would
get?
take your compliment as the answer.
apart from that, maybe.
The last compliment that I got, I would say this afternoon, me and my friend, we went to hang out, and we wanted to wear like the same kind of dress. It's called abaya, and yeah, she complimented my dress and how I looked good in that abaya, and it made me really happy and made me more confident in wearing that.
Wow, that's nice. Abaya is like a traditional clothes, or maybe
it's more popular in the Middle East countries. Yeah, it's like a dress. It's kind of like big dress, but it seems like modest, but it still look cool if the women wear it.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to your, I don't know how to say, to your friend for giving you this compliment. So yeah, it's a friend, a female or a male friend?
Female, of course. If it's a male, I don't know, I would probably take it as an insult.
Or maybe feel weird, or maybe that they are flirting with you, or maybe something like that.
No, I wouldn't like if I get a kind of compliment from a man, because I would feel like it's more like an insult rather than a real compliment. Yeah, I don't know, but I have that weird mindset.
Oh, wow. Or maybe it's the culture. It's maybe everybody behave in that way. It depends in the culture, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Next question. The next question is, what is the compliment that you receive? That's another question. What is the last compliment that you give to another person?
Is it supposed to be like
the last
for that
compliment?
person, or like it can be on anything?
Yeah, it could be anything. Preferably, yeah.
Yeah, so my friend just bought like a headphone, and it looked really, really cute, and I just told her that her headphone is really, really cool and cute, and when she put it on, it made her look really, really cute too. And so yeah, that's probably my last compliment that I get.
Yeah, to a person. What about like a characteristic of a friend or something like that? Do you remember something like
that I compliment on?
that I compliment another person because of their, characteristics or
I
the
would
way
say
that they behave or,
I have
address?
I have this one friend that she has a quiet, difficult situation, but yes, she managed to stay strong and she managed to behave like very well. And yeah, I really adore the way she's really like staying strong, and she always try her best to go through and face the problems. And yeah, I think no, I don't think. I mean, I did compliment her on the way that she's being very patient and strong on facing her problems.
Wow, that's yeah. We should behave like that, right?
Yeah.
And we should give compliments when people when people does something good. For me, it's difficult. I don't know why. It's like when you are an adult, it's I don't know. I don't know if it's weird to say good job or you did a really good job to other people, but sometimes for me it's difficult. I don't know if it's the same for you.
Probably it's because the adult people, they tend to be more like private on the way, like they don't really show their expression and their emotions, and they tend to keep it to themselves. So also I think it's one of the factors of why they cannot really express their like appreciation to other people. So maybe it's also why adult people, they don't really compliment their friends or their coworkers, but I'm not sure about that. It can also depend on like the culture too, like you said.
Yeah, it could be that way also, but yeah, or sometimes we don't want to acknowledge when someone does something good.
Yeah.
But we forget. Sometimes we take things for granted. I think but when someone does something really good, we should say we should say them that that was really really good. And yeah, I think that's a reminder for us to give
That's right.
genuine compliments, as Chris almost says. It doesn't. I think it's not good to give false to give compliments that are not true, because the other person is going to feel that it's not true, it's not genuine. So it's something important.
Yeah, it's like satire or satire. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but
yeah,
it's like
I don't know either, but I get the idea. Because
it's
let's
like
say satire.
satire. Yeah, satire.
I don't know.
When you say or when you compliment someone, but you actually mean it the other way, And sometimes when you are using it as a joke, and the person already know that you're joking, it's probably not that bad. But if we use satire, like to mock someone, then it's not good.
Yeah. It's like a whole science. We should know how to manage that thing about compliments. Thank you, Lutfia. Thank you very much. Would you like to say anything else about our topic today?
I would say, like the other members, I would say that we should try to compliment other people. Even we should compliment ourselves more, and don't hesitate or don't be shy to do that. But however, we also should not compliment other people too much, because if we give it too much, it's also not good, because compliments can make someone be arrogant.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's like a balance, right?
Yeah.
Things have to be in a balanced way. So thank you, Lutfia. Thank you very much, and thank you for your wonderful opinions. Thank you very much. Let's move on to our next participant, our dear friend, who is next. Let's move on to Celis.
Hi.
Hi, Celis. How are you?
I'm doing good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm really good. I'm enjoying this meeting. I hope you guys are enjoying this.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Thank
doing great.
Thank you very much. And I noticed that the Celis that I have in my mind, she wear glasses. Where are your glasses?
I forgot about my glasses. Actually, it's not like for a minus or plus glasses, so it is just for a normal to avoid, like what is that? For the screen, like the UV or something.
Yeah. So it's not you don't really need a lot your glasses. You look. Well, I'm going to give you a compliment. You look really good without glasses.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Celis.
She's beautiful.
The next
Thank
question
you,
is
guys.
the question today is about compliment. What do you think about compliments? Are they good or not?
All right. I'm gonna say that compliments is the explanation from me is gonna be the same with others. It is the words that we got from other people, or even the good words. I mean, that we give to other people. Yeah, like that. That like it makes us feel good, and sometimes it can be something that boosts our confidence.
Yeah. I agree with you. That boosts our confidence. The next question is, what is the compliment that you received most often?
I barely get compliments, I guess. I barely. I mean, but if you're asking me, I'm gonna say that I got my last compliments that comes from one of my colleagues in the last Friday. She said that I wear the good outfit today, and it makes me happy, and also like boost my confidence to wear that kind of outfit.
Yeah. So she or he compliments you. She.
Yeah.
What if I don't know if it's the same with like Lucia say if it's a man who says, "Oh my God, you look so great in that outfit, in that clothes," how do you feel if a man told you that?
I'm gonna say that as I said previously, that I barely get a compliment from other people, especially that comes from the opposite sex of me. I mean, because I'm not really that kind of person who is gonna easily to be approached, especially for the men. I sometimes like look very cold. I mean, if I have no interest to other people, especially when it comes to men, I will just show that I'm very cold, and it is truly difficult to approach me. It doesn't mean that like being arrogant or something, but I mean there is some space that we need to keep from other people, especially because I'm a worker and I spend a lot of my time in office. So I have to keep the space, because men sometimes can be just like men. They have their women, they have their partner, but they just still want to just flirting with other women or something like that. So that's why I said that previously, that I barely get compliment from
men. And the same goes for every country in the world. I think, as you said, it is what it is. Men are men, but that's why probably you don't get too much compliment from men. But it's nice that your friend or your coworker, she gave you some compliments about your outfit. So, and the next question is about other people. Do you compliment other people and their behavior in their jobs or in your family about the things that they do?
All right. So I'm gonna expose you a little bit about my personality. Okay, it's okay. So I'm kind of like a person who is not easily, enjoy the small talk or something like that. So I enjoy to talk with other people with my family, with my friends, when it comes to the, like deep talk. So when I think there is nothing to talk about, I wouldn't talk with them. Like even in a day, I wouldn't talk with them. And I'm really sorry for people around me, my friends, my coworkers, and like my siblings, because I barely compliment them, because I don't really good at expressing my feelings, but when it comes to something that I need to compliment them, I often compliment them behind them. Like when I talk with other people, like for example about the good job that my siblings have, I would say the good things about them behind my siblings, to talk for example, to talk with my friends, with my family, that that we have conversation with me. So I don't know it is wrong or not, but I do enjoy to compliment other people, like behind them. So I will give like the example, maybe like when there is for example, like my friends is really smart in English and something like that, and there is someone who wants to hire an English teacher, and I will compliment my friends as much as I can. Like this is the sincere one. I'm not like exaggerating it, but I will give the truth of the how good my friend to the person that needs like an English tutor or something like that. So yeah.
So you are good complimenting people with a third person.
Yeah.
But
right.
don't you think it would be better if you told them in person to the to the person who is doing the good thing?
I don't know, but lately I'm trying to, I'm learning to give the compliment to other people. Like when I see they wear the nice outfit, I will say, oh my God, your jacket is good, your accessories is good, or something like that. So lately I'm learning to give the compliments, but I used to be someone, and mostly in the way I give compliment about other people, be just like I don't tell them like right in their nose, like I don't tell them like face in face.
Now that you mentioned that, I think I can relate with you now, because sometimes I say that it's difficult for me to give compliments, but what I do is exactly what you do. For example, I have a sister, and she has a husband, and she's really good at negotiating things, but I never told him that she's good. I told my sister that, oh, your husband is really good at something, because I don't know, I feel shy, I feel like embarrassment. I don't know why. The same with my sister, with my brothers. I often tell to my mother that, oh, my sister is really good at this subject, but I don't tell her directly that she's doing a good job. So I don't know, maybe it's a way to compliment people, but without directly involve the people, if that makes sense.
I guess this is like the culture in my family. I guess like my father and my mother are not really good to compliment their children in front of us, but they will say it behind us. But sometimes right now they sometimes say that, okay, good job and something like that. But when I was still a child, like when I was still in my teenagers, they barely like give the compliment. So the environment sometimes can be affected to our personality, the way we express our feelings and the stuff. The environment can be a thing that give us the impact.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it depends in the environment. There are different types of, maybe in other cultures different. Other cultures, in other cultures things are different, but I can relate with you in that aspect. Thank you, Celis. Thank you very much. Would you like to say anything else?
There is enough.
Okay, thank you for joining today, and thank you for taking the time and taking the drive to your home and waiting to participate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's move on to our next participant, our dear friend Yusi Tias. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your second name.
Can you hear my voice now?
Yeah, we can hear your voice very, very clear.
Okay.
So yeah, our topic is compliments. What do you have to say about compliments? Those are important in your opinion?
OMG, I really too nervous now. I don't know. Yes, according to me, compliment is good. That's for giving respect, supporting, and what is that? Make we close each other, match each other. Yeah, and our word can make someone be happy and sad. So yeah, we must be careful if we want to say something to other, but we can doing compliment just normally, not too much, and with ration, with the right situation and with a right person. Yeah, because especially about compliment about a part of body. Yeah, sorry for saying that's taboo. Yeah, we must to know about the culture of other people. So yeah, and and according to me, I always doing compliment to myself. Yeah, to myself, to giving respect to me, and that make me more confident and be better than before. And I'm not compare myself to other people. I just compare myself with my past, with my compliment. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know who was the person who said that. I think it was Lutfia or Celis. They also told us that it's important to compliment ourselves, right? I didn't think that, but I didn't think about it, but it's really important to get self-confidence.
Yes,
compliment each other.
I doing that at the first to myself to make my day become good mood. Yes, good mood. And me as a worker, yeah, I must work with other people, with teamwork. So yeah, I respect them, and I doing compliment. I said compliment to my coworker, but just normal.
You see, and what is the compliment that you receive most often from other people?
Maybe because of my job and my study. In job, I I can handle the work that is with good in on time. And yeah, my partner like and my boss too. And about
they say good job.
Yeah, and
right?
And see, and they give me a bonus and yeah, something like that. Yes,
like money.
And about study because I'm being secretary. What is that? What is that in English? Yes, I help.
Secretary?
Yeah, secretary. I being secretary, and I help my my friends to organize the tasks or something like that. So they I help them a lot. Yeah.
So that's the compliment that you receive most often, that you
Yeah.
are doing a really good job. What about the other people? What is the compliment? What is the last compliment that you give to other people?
Maybe
To the rest of the world.
to my friend in study. I study in master degree, and my friends they are not young. They are not young. They're old enough. They have family. They have a job, but they great in study, and that boosts me to be better than before. And yeah, I give compliment to her. I really appreciate.
To her.
Yes.
I was thinking that it's to him, but it's to
Oh
her.
yeah, I also give compliment to him because of reason and I don't think too much about the other. I mean, yeah, I give compliment because they have a good job. They are smart. Yeah, just that, not the other.
Yeah, so you don't have problem to you don't have problem giving compliments, because again, in my case, I'm not really good at giving compliments.
Actually I am not difficult giving compliment, but I giving that just normal, not much, and with reason, and I will say, or they are handsome, beautiful, if I know them a long time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if
like you and I, right?
yeah, you're right. And if my friends they are boy or man giving me compliment, and I will happy because we already know each other for a long time. So yeah, like family, like best friend. So I'm not getting afraid or something like that. But when when stranger directly giving compliment, that make me
Oh,
afraid,
you look
and
so
I will
great.
be
You are
blocked.
so handsome. That's weird, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's like the same like Mr. Chris Mono. It says the compliment has to be true. It has to be genuine, and
Yeah.
it's better, right?
Yeah, you're right. I really honest person. I mean, I cannot be two-faced. I mean, if I like someone, yeah, I say I like you. If I don't like, so I say I don't like, but I say with a good way. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Yusi. Thank you very much. Would you like to say anything else
I
about
think
our
that's
topic?
enough.
Okay, so last but not least, our dear friend Chiyo, because today she's the last person in the turn. Okay,
my
sorry,
God.
Chiyo.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay, Chiyo. Please share with us your thoughts about compliments.
Yeah, actually, I think compliment is a good thing, but I'm not remember much about someone compliment me. But growing up and being a teacher teach me to give a compliment to students, especially it can motivate them to be better person.
Yeah. What about you said that you don't get compliments now very often. What about when you were a child? Maybe your family told you that you are really good at school, or on a subject, in a specific subject at school in the past.
I don't know, but I live in a strict family. I can't say my family is bad or something. They are really great actually, but sometimes my dad always teach me something good that I did is my duty. So because I see it as a duty, so it's not a compliment at all when I accomplish it. So when my dad said you have to be a smart person, you have to have a good grade. I did it. And my dad said something like, okay, you did it. So you have to reach another goals. It's just something like that. It's not a compliment in my family.
Yeah, that's like, as you said, like a strict family, right?
And not really strict. My dad never doing something. I mean, he never felt so angry or something when I didn't reach my goals, but he thinks something that I did, something good that I did, is just a part of my duty. So
Oh yeah.
because life is a duty for him. So when I did something good, it's a duty. It's not
Okay.
something that someone have to compliment or something.
Yeah.
It's not like
Okay.
that.
What about you and other people? Do you compliment other people for their behavior or their
I really did it because I really miss to be complimented by people. So
Okay.
I did it a lot when people did something great. I will say something like, "Thank you, you did something great. Thank you for being something," or "Thank you for doing something for me," or something like that. It's really
Yeah.
fun to see them smiling when we say something good about them. I
Yeah.
really
It's
enjoy it.
yeah,
That
yeah.
kind of
It's you spark like a good feeling in another people, right? It's
Yeah, I love the way when people smiling at me or they just feeling really good in their day because of one simple thing or one simple word that I said. You did a great job or you're good. But for all day, they will feel better, have a good
yeah.
mood, and also can do something more. It's just like make me feel wow. That's the power of the word. Maybe that's it. One of the reason why I really love to write something in a
Yeah.
novel.
Well, now that you are working as a teacher, right? You
Yep.
have co-workers, you have other teachers to work with. Have you ever give compliment to another teacher and tell them, "Oh, you are a really good teacher. I like the way that you teach and the way that you manage students," or something like that?
Oh well, actually, I don't know. I don't know in another country, but I said something in Indonesia. When we say something good about some co-worker that older than us and have a different job desk, maybe they are boss and we just staff. When we compliment them, it just means like you really want something from him or them. So
Yeah.
I don't know in another country. So I'm afraid to doing something like that. I just did on my job and avoid to say something that connecting me to the bad thing.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
I never say something like that. But when they did something good, I casually say thank you. You helped me a lot. It's just something like that. I'm afraid to
Because
saying something more than that.
yeah, because when I was working as a teacher, I work in the past as a teacher, and I have a teacher that he was really really good at managing at management at leading with people, if you will. Then yeah, I was surprised that he was able to manage a group and the students behave in a correct way. And the most important thing is he was able to maintain the people engaged. So I told him, "Oh, you are really good at teaching. I hope that I can be like you." But I wasn't trying to get a promotion or to get a good paid. It's something I don't know that I thought in that moment. I don't know if you experienced the same thing with other teachers.
Yeah, but for teacher that younger than me and they just being stuff just like me, I can say something casually like, "Oh, thank you, you did something great." I I can say something that, but when I say this to my boss or just saying that to the headmaster, it's just feeling so weird. I
Yeah,
didn't want to get any something like a promotion or something. It's not important for me. Working
yeah,
as a teacher is already busy, so getting promoted is make you feel more busy than that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe people really want to get promoted, but for me, promoted just make you have another work, and you can do anything more.
Yeah. Have you ever give compliments to people, a stranger, for example, the way they look or they dress, another girl, another woman? I don't know.
I ever did that. I remember that, especially when I work as a nurse, when I have to treat my patient, I don't know who are they and what the condition of them. I just casually say it when I give them medicine and they say thank you. I said something. Well, you did a great job. Wow, you did a great job. I often saying something like that in my passion, to my passion, but they are completely stranger to me. I don't know them. I never know them in person. I just know them as my passion, and when they did something just like what the doctor said or what I advised to them, I said thank you.
Yeah. I now I'm thinking. Now I'm remembering something. You remind me when I was working as a teacher again. I had to teach older teachers, people who wasn't used to new technologies. I had to teach them how to use a tablet, the internet, and all. I don't want to use the word old, but an experienced teacher. She told me that I am very patient. That you're going to be a good teacher because because she was asking me the same question over and over again, and I was explaining to her the same thing over and over, and she told me that she gave me that compliment. Oh, you are a very you have a lot of patience. So now I remember that. I do remember receiving that compliment. I don't know if you remember something like that with your children, with your students.
No, my students say something like, well, actually, you're really rock teacher or something like that. You're really good. It's just something like that. It's just, oh my God, I'm not your friend. I'm your teacher, but I'm really comfortable with you. They're just saying something like that. I take it as a compliment.
Yeah. Sometimes it's better to be. You have to be a little bit harsh, in my experience, to get things done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Hikari Chiyo. Thank you very
Oh
much.
my God.
Would you like to say anything else about our topic today?
No, I think all the experience that people share are really great. I don't know. I just don't have any interesting topic like another one. I mean, yeah, other people here are really great. So many experience.
Yeah. Well, as we are talking, we can remember something that we experienced in the past. Well, I didn't remember at the beginning. I didn't remember anything about compliment, but now that you are talking, I was reminded of something that I did in the past, or other people do in the past. Did in the past. Sorry. So yeah, it was really nice to talk with you, Chiyo, and I think we finished. We are done now. So